Our worst fears came true. When the Coalition's lines broke, the dead spilled into the world. It took every treacherous back road I knew to dodge their hordes. To push them back, we'd need an army. The only place that still had one was Three Peaks. A hard place, breeding harder people. Its knights are the oldest and greatest army in the world. Conquered most of it even. Now they rest on their laurels, rich off the fortune in black powder under the Kneeling Keep. 2 grueling weeks later, we were in sight of their capital, the city of Writ. Let's hope they'll help us save the world. Maybe then Nor will forgive herself.
Right. Which way to Writ?
We've barely had time to set up camp. At least...
The Coalition needs that army, Baz. The sooner we get them the help they...
Can you hold on until I've checked your axe and gun?
They're fine, Baz. I need to...
Just needs a bit of wood.
What's that?
Right there. Let me take a look. The trail ahead leads to the city. You can request an audience with the judges there. Meanwhile,
You know people in the Kneeling Keep.
the perks of running with scumbags in my youth. Some of them got to very high places. I'll meet you at Pilgrim's Bend when I'm done, all right?
Don't take too long.
We don't have to split up, you know. You could come with me.
Now you want me with you? After leaving me behind in Dawn?
That mission...
So you'd just be... gone?
No, believe me. So I said nothing.
You didn't sleep last night? Or the night before that?
Well, I couldn't. What with you scampering about?
Sleeplessness only makes you a liability. You should.
I'm alright. The bridge is gone. Damn.
I have a better idea. Touch that skull for me.
Alright. What was that?
It's called a rift. On to the next one.
Is this even safe? No, I could get used to this.
You might just have to.
Halt, Outlander! State your purpose!
I need to see the judges. It's urgent Coalition business.
The Coalition has been declared an enemy of the Kneeling Keep.
Since when? Why?
Do not resist!
This is ridiculous. You can't do this.
Bailiff, restrain her. Stop her in Ramuh's name!
What in the pits was that?
They mentioned Ramuha, another god. She must have also escaped Dawn when the barrier fell.
Another one. I let out another one, and the Knights are on her side already. I have to stop her, Enki. Before I can get to Uru, I have to stop her.
Perhaps Baz fared better. This is as good a place to rest as any. A welcome boon. I'm sure you'll find a use for it. A welcome find.
That looks like one of your feathers.
It is. Oftentimes, after exerting myself, I tend to...
Shed. Don't let your guard down.
It's for the people's own good.
You're in my way.
A welcome find.
Bring it on! Finally!
I'm sure you'll find a use for it. Our return should be easy.
Never gets old.
They're on to you more. Just a little bit. Look at that.
Can go for a drink, actually.
Mercy for saving us, girl. But I don't know if it will stick, since the keep hobbled us.
I saw. I'm sorry I couldn't get here sooner.
Nonsense. You did what you could. But there's no fixing this without taking out the ones in charge.
Then maybe I will do that.
You will? Pity me. They will write songs about you at this rate. The knights are trawling the back roads, hounding anyone that carries even a handful of black powder.
How can I help?
Last I heard, they were patrolling Pindrop Cave. Whoever's around those parts will certainly need assistance.
Take care, good host.
Do you think the Great Below is as miserable as the host says it is?
Well, they've been right about it.
How do you feel? Energized? An interesting find.
Let's get a promotion from this.
It is.
On your feet, Law.
There's another god. She's in the peaks already.
It's worse than that. Ramuha's in the Kneeling Keep itself. No one's allowed in there anymore except her and the judges. Coming here was a mistake. We need to leave. Try somewhere else.
I'm not going anywhere. Not while Ramuha's wreaking havoc at the peaks.
What about you, Enki? Are you going to let her drag you into this?
Not to my death, certainly. But I share her sentiment.
Well, you aren't going to get anything done unless you get into Rit. And the city is swarming with knights. We need someone to sneak us in. And I know just the one. His name is Young, former forge master of the keep. Last I heard, he'd hold up in Mudfish, but every road to it is blocked.
Like that's never stopped us. All I need is a barrel of black powder and I can breach through.
There's a fork down the road. If the knights have been confiscating black powder, they'll definitely have a stash there.
I'll just take this. Fight me!
No! No!
That's enough out of you!
Our return should be easy enough. I'm sure you'll find a use for it. Here they come. That should do it.
Blessing. Thank you. I'll just take this. Come on, then.
No escape for me.
One less to worry about.
Look at this.
What is it?
It's mine, is what it is. It's madness. That piece of rock looks like it's about to crumble. I could probably breach through it.
Breach away.
Claire! You all right?
Yes. Just a little loud for my tastes. Might prove useful.
Bloody bandit. Kill one. To me. them down, or...
That's enough out of you. What's this then? What's this then?
Just a lucky blow.
You're good at killing. Do you enjoy it?
Killing's dirty work, Enki. I only do it because I have to.
I see. Then, how should I kill Ramuha when we get to her?
Quick as you can. Back of the head or straight to the heart. No one deserves to suffer.
No matter what?
No matter what.
I'll take you to pieces.
What's this then?
Baz are close. He's your father, correct?
I had a father. A mother, too. Lost them 3 months after the dead invaded. Baz hadn't found me, I'd have followed them right after.
How odd. You're only alive thanks to the kindness of the people.
Don't gods do that?
By our own volition.
Damn birds!
Are they supposed to be this aggressive?
The guns can't be anything else. When I was a kid, I found one of their hatchlings. I took it in, kept it warm, fed it from my hand. As soon as it could walk, it tried to peck my eyes out.
A welcome find.
That's enough out of you.
A welcome find. Let's get this over with. Is that all? Those bandits fought and died for these baubles.
Way of the world. They fought and killed to get them in the first place.
And now they're yours? Or will you give them back?
It's not that simple, Yankee.
Found anything worthwhile? makes for a swift return.
Those bandits had you surrounded. If I hadn't shown up... Incoming.
That man was severely outnumbered. We should make sure he's okay.
We should stay out of it.
We could, but we won't.
You're trapped on both sides. Give up your guns and we'll make it quick, infidel.
I said I was only trying to help you. Just put the sword down. Don't make me do this.
He's getting away! After him!
Let's get this over with.
Nowhere left to go but down, infidel.
So much for gratitude. I should have let those bandits kill you.
Enough talk. Make your
Whoever you are. Thank you. What happened to the rest of them?
They're out of the picture. I'm sorry, they didn't leave me any choice.
Damn it. Listen, I'll patch myself up, then I'm out of here.
I'll keep it in mind.
Listen, I'll patch myself up.
Away back.
A welcome find. return should be easy. Found anything worthwhile? Do you ever wonder what's out there? Beyond the mists?
A place with neither gods nor dead, I hope.
Persist, Nor. Yield already. As they say.
I needed that. What is this thing?
A shrine to a forgotten god. We should go.
I see you kept busy. What are those target dummies for?
This. Thought you'd need the practice.
Where in the pits did you find a musket?
Bandit. Tried to mug me when I was going through the back roads. You haven't used one of those in a while, have you?
Been up close and personal for too long, I guess.
Then you're long past due for a refresher. Right. Now ready, musket. Take aim. That's it.
I think I'm getting the hang of this.
Give it a couple more tries, just to be sure. That's my girl. That should do it. Got something else for you, too. Before I forget, here's a breaching barrel. You never had one of those.
What would I ever do without you, Baz?
Learn to climb, for one.
I know you didn't want me to join you on that mission to the door, but was there anyone else that didn't want me there?
You mean Harlan?
Yeah. I thought when I was skipped over.
Skipped over? You were the first one they picked. I called in every favor I had to replace you. And when Harlan found out...
He volunteered. Because he knew you couldn't do it alone, and that I'd kill you both from keeping this from me.
Well, we hoped the dead would beat you to it.
Never get old. Let's get this over with.
No! No! Found anything worthwhile? Interesting find.
That's better.
Submit or perish.
They're back then.
You know these madmen?
They were this cult that started when the dead invaded. Preached about curing death. I knew they were insane, but they were never dangerous before.
Magus, grant me strength.
I'm sure you'll find a use for it. One less thing about that.
You're in my
An interesting find.
Eyes peeled, Nor.
Nice. Enki. Enki.
I heard you fine the first time.
You're a god. How come I've never heard of you?
Perhaps you've heard me by my true name, Anshi. People tend to mishear it.
Anshi.
No.
Anshi.
No.
I like Enki better. Feeling pretty good. I'll cherish this.
Step forth, aspirant, and be measured.
What is that?
No type of sorcery I've ever seen.
Enough talk. Have at you.
Come at me! You're in. That one. What do you think all that was about?
I'd say an old duty, fulfilled at last. Finally, some respite. I'm sure you'll find a use for it.
Something's off. Keep your eyes peeled.
feathers. Found anything worthwhile? Awake. I'm sure you'll find a use for it. How do you feel? Energized? Submit or perish.
You picked the wrong fight. You got it. Let's try the coffee shop. Maybe the Forge Master's there.
Souls below. It's the Coalition.
Forge Master Young. Baz sent me.
The old hound's still alive. And whining for favors. I've been run out of my home by knights and wrangled by bandits for a month, Sapper. If you aren't here to help, I've no use for you.
We just need a way to get into Writ, Forge Master.
Oh, well, good luck with that.
She could prove her worth yet. I might have something that could help you change the Forge Master's mind. Maybe lift his spirits, too. He certainly needs that.
Go on, good host. I'm all ears.
The Forge Master has called Mudfish home forever. But everything that's happened has left it in a sorry state.
I'm not much of a craftsman.
There's a local carpenter that needs some help. I'm sure she'll find some use for you.
Just what I needed. Thank you. I'll just take this.
Fish are getting scarcer. I think they know better than to stick around.
I don't understand. Three Peaks is a shambles. Why won't these people leave?
It's their home.
But it's not safe.
Then you make it safe. Fight with everything you've got to protect it. What do gods do?
We walk away.
Never gets old.
You'd have to be mad to travel in the open road these days. Everywhere's lousy with bandits.
The Forge Master's a hard one, isn't he? lost everything. And I haven't seen them shed one tear.
You're the one that drove the bandits away, aren't you? First bit of peace we've had in weeks.
Just doing my part?
Nonsense. You gave us back our home. You even took those bandit banners down? Bless you.
The least I could do.
A job well done requires a proper reward. Here, you know, thugs like those bandits like to put up their banners all over the place. I'm sure the people would appreciate you taking them down wherever you find them.
I'll keep an eye out. Let's hope that changes the Forge Master's mind.
Here we go. Careful with the landing.
What'll it be? The usual?
So you're not all talk. And that's a good sign.
All we need is a way to get into Rit, Forge Master. Then we'll be out of your hair.
You did all this just to throw your life away. The Peaks have gone mad, and Rit's the reason for it. If you go in there, the best you can hope for is a mock trial and a hanging.
They'll have to catch me first.
Is that so? Have it your way. There's a sulfur miner's town upriver called Whitebridge. You can cut into Rit from there. Except some awful thing from below has burst into the hamlet. Looks like nothing I've ever seen. All fire and brimstone. The coward knights won't stand up to it. No one will.
Well, I'm not a knight, Forge Master. And I'm certainly not a coward. We'll take care of it.
You. As in, your company. Because that's what it would take to bring it down. Otherwise, don't bother me. I've enough on my plate already.
Take care, good host.
I'd give those bastard bandits what for if it weren't them.
You shouldn't have volunteered. Do you have any idea what you're going up against?
No, but it's got you quaking.
A revenant feeds from the magic of the great below itself. It enslaves the dead and corrupts everything around it. We should find another way into the city.
Oh, think of it like a trial run. If we can kill one of those things, we can take on Ramaha.
You'd risk your life for a measure of strength.
Only way to be sure.
Watch out, Nor. Find anything worthwhile?
Come on, man.
Splendid. We'll make good use of this. Look at that.
You asked for it.
More bandits. But the treatment not even having army to spare one of them.
Should we turn back? Cut our losses?
And leave the people like this? Not on my watch.
I'll cherish this. That's better. Sure beats walking.
Found anything worthwhile? How do you feel? Energized?
You picked the wrong side.
rise again. Drama.
An interesting find. Hold on. Here we go. Invigorating.
Bless us and keep us.
What are you doing?
Praying. The shrine is doing me, so felt only fair.
But the god can't hear you.
I know, but it felt appropriate.
An interesting find. What is that thing?
What's wrong? Why are we stopping?
What do they call that thing?
That's a water wheel. People use it to haul big things, make huge machines move.
It sings so sweetly. It creaks, splashes. Listen, I could stay here forever.
We'll come back when it's all over, okay?
I suppose. Found anything worthwhile?
Something's wrong.
What?
Fort wall's broken from the outside in. No sentries.
Which means...
Be ready for anything. You're in my way. Everywhere.
It doesn't look like an invasion. They probably aren't even part of Ramuha's plan.
What am I gonna do, Enki? How am I gonna fix this?
An interesting find.
What's that? That huge floating thing. What is that?
It's the crown of a revenant's lair. This one probably broke out of the great below, trailing the rest of the gods.
Nora, come here a moment, will you? Been waiting for you.
What's the matter?
I was a damn fool is the matter. Got mugged like a greenhorn. They were Coalition, probably deserters. Gave me some sob story that their captain had been killed, and they'd wandered all the way here. As soon as I turned my back on them, they jumped me.
Are you all right? Did they hurt you?
Just some kicks and scrapes. Took my money for all the good it'll do them. My blunderbuss, too.
Right. Which way did they go?
Let it go, Nora. I just wanted to warn you. We don't have time to go playing military court.
I'm just gonna talk to them, Baz.
It's only a damn gun.
It's your damn gun, and I'm getting it back.
Have it your way. Last I saw them, they were headed into an old mine, further up the road. Sight for sore eyes.
Incoming. It is done. An interesting find.
It's gone. An entire hamlet. Just...
The Revenant pushed through, and it was in the way.
That's too much, Elder.
An interesting find. An old blessing. Thank you. No escape.
Last chance to back down.
You won't make it without me.
I know. But I'll try anyway.
I'm sure you'll find a use for it. Just a lucky blow. Might prove useful.
That's too much, Elder.
Put 'em up!
Finally, some respite. Watch out, Nor. A welcome find.
We can cut back now.
find a use for it. A welcome find. They're onto you, Nor. It is them.
What's this then? Let's go! Sure beats walking.
It is done.
Sure beats walking.
Found anything worthwhile?
Looks like the mine that Baz was talking about. Let's go. Damn cowards. Skulking in the dark.
You seem particularly outraged.
Those bandits mugged Baz whilst dragging the Coalition's name through the mud. Of course I'm mad.
Are you sure that they're bandits? Baz said they were deserters.
Nope, couldn't have been. That's too much, Ada.
These ones are in uniform.
Hostages. Have to be.
They don't seem to have been restrained.
I know. Damn it. That means they deserted.
This is as good a place to rest. Take them down, Nor. Resist, Nor.
What's this then?
Found anything worthwhile? The mine isn't collapsing, is it?
No. But that explosion worries me. Let's go. Damn, whoever blew those barrels caused a caving. At least the ceiling's holding.
Pity me. It hurts. Those rotters got me good.
I'll just take this.
Your coalition, aren't you? I'm not going back.
You wouldn't make it anyway. Not in your condition.
There's no escaping them. Is there? Came out of dawn like a wave. You can't fight that.
Did you blow those charges before?
The dead. They tore right through us. I tried to trap them, but they'll get through. I know it.
It's okay. I'll deal with them.
Throw your life away. What do I care? Here, maybe this'll help you.
That's Baz's blunderbuss. So you were the ones that jumped him.
Was that his name? Tell the old man. We're sorry.
I'll just take this. Damn it. All this horror, this running. Just to die in the dark with a hole in your belly.
At least we got Baz's gun back.
Yes. We did. Here, Baz. Your blunderbuss.
Souls below, you found it. What about the,
They're sorted. Said they were sorry.
Well, thank you. And, apology accepted. Here. You've earned it.
I can't take that, Baz. It's your gun.
Fat lot of good it did me. It should be in more capable hands.
But you've had it since I've known you.
And now I'm passing it to you.
The Revenant's lair is down there. Let's go.
Those below!
Here it comes! After it, quick!
Incoming!
Back to the darkness you came from!
Young? That's much better. Forge Master, you came.
You talked a big game back in Mudfish. Had to see it for myself. And I don't even know your name.
Nor Vanek.
I've never seen anyone fight like you, Nor Vanek. Or anything like that fox thing. What do you call it?
Enki. My name is Enki.
It is. Then, thank you, Enki. As for you, Nor Vanek, you won't go far if you keep wading into battle dressed like a ragtag soldier.
I've done fine so far, Forge Master.
You deserve better. I just need a safe place to work.
That's a startup camp down the road. He'd be more than happy to put you up.
Good. Tell the old hound that Lump is coming. And to reach the city, cut through the foglands to the Black Powder Factory. From there, you can climb all the way up into Rit.
On it.
Bandit Banisher? Night Router? Revenant Vanquisher? How can we ever repay you?
Do you have something for the sulfur stink?
Patience and time are the best remedies. Barring that, a clothespin on the nose. I'm worried for one of my patrons, Obas. I warned him that the hills are crawling with dead, but he's gone to meet his daughter there anyway.
I'll keep an eye out for him. Where do they meet, good host?
Atop Enlightened Peak. It's a steep climb, but he looked determined. Keep an eye out for him, will you? It's a bad time to be in Rid. Folks are disappearing in broad daylight on Bohal the Butcher's orders.
Then someone should free them. Why are they being taken, good host?
Screaming was heard coming from an alley in the slums. Perhaps you should look there, if you've the stomach for it.